Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today I brought you these gorgeous crochet earrings with beads. Actually, it looks more complicated than what it is. It doesn't take much of time as well to be prepared, and of course let me know how the process went, and also don't forget to tag me on my other social media platforms as well, such as TikTok or Instagram. Of course, don't forget to like and hype this video and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials as well. And if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can do it in the Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. We will need to have the following materials for these earrings. We are going to use a cotton yarn. This is from Sfere, Filo di Scozzia, size 5. I'm going to put it on the screen. Then we will also need to have a crochet hook, 2.5 millimeters, pearl beads. We will need altogether 2 of these ones. These ones are 8 millimeters, each one of them. Some other type of beads as well. These ones are from plastic and around 2 millimeters. We will need to have a thread needle. This is much more smaller. And we will need to have 2 earring hangers. We will start by grabbing the yarn and we are going to rotate it over your fingers, 2 of your fingers, 13 times. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Then I'm going to grab it here, add it to the back. I'm going to add the crochet hook, grab this yarn, the one that was from this longer yarn, and then we are going to pull it over. Now in this created loop, we are going to make 30 times single crochets. So inside, grab the yarn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have completed the 30 stitches, we're going to insert the crochet hook into the first chain, just like this. Grab the yarn and pull it over, make a slip stitch. Perfect. Now we're going to chain 1, leave some excess tail, and cut the yarn. We can pull out the yarn like this. We have this excess yarn, that one that we crocheted over. This one we can cut off. Now we are going to add the thread needle to the end. And have a look, this is the circle, and in here exactly where this stitch was, so in here we secured from the back. I'm going to insert the needle, going to pull that through, and now I'm going to add 25 of these beads. So going to add, trying to put more at once, pull it down, we just added the last one as well, 25. And have a look, I'm going to face this part towards me and going to pass this yarn to the other side. Then trying to keep it very much attached to each other, the beads, and going to pass it one more time and one more time. So I want to make sure that these ones are nicely attached to each other, as tight as possible. Obviously you're gonna have like slightly little breaks in between, but we're trying to minimize that as well. We're trying to guide the needle here as close as possible to these ones. And we're going to make a couple of stitches to try to keep it in place. We don't want it to move. We want to make sure that it stays still. I'm going to try to guide one here in under so it won't be that visible. Okay, you see it's a bit loose still. We need to make a couple of stitches just to fix the whole thing, so these beads wouldn't move around. And I'm just gonna pass it here. Don't be afraid that it moves around, because it will move slightly around, but we want to kind of fix it in one place. You see, I'm trying to find the right spots to keep it in the same place. So in the other side, this one I think it's nicely fixed. Going to try to do the same on the other side as well. So I'm passing under. I'm going to probably here. And I do it strongly to pull it through, and it won't be visible actually because it goes between the stitches. Yeah, I feel like they're actually getting more and more stable and they won't move around that much. I think this is going to be good. So now that I feel like that it's nicely fixed and it wouldn't move around, I'm just going to pass the yarn inside in this circle. I'm going to guide it up. I want to make sure that it wouldn't come out, it's nicely fixed. And when we feel like that is nicely passed around, then we can cut the excess yarn, just like this. To make the flower, we will need to grab the yarn and make a magic ring. So we're going to wrap around our finger the yarn, pull it to the forward, insert to our fingers, rotate it down and grab the longer yarn, so this one, and pull it through. Then we are going to pull onto this yarn. So then we will just have a small loop here. Make sure you don't pull that out. And insert the crochet hook. Now chain 2, 1 and 2. Then yarn over and make 2 times double crochets into the magic ring. So yarn over, under, pull out, yarn over, pull over in 2, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. One more time. Yarn over, pull over in 2, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and make a slip stitch into the magic ring. So here under, grab the yarn and pull it through. We need to repeat the same exact steps to have altogether 5 of this part. So 4 more times. So chain 2, 2 times double crochets, 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and make a slip stitch under. Third one, chain 2, 2 times double crochets, 1, twice, chain 2, 1, 2, and make a slip stitch. This is our third, and we need to have another 2 of this one. Now that we are done with the 5 parts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, have a look. We are going to pull on to this magic ring starter yarn. We're pulling onto that, and it's closing the flower. You see that it comes out as a flower shape. And then here you have to be careful, because you have to pull it as long as still this bead still fits inside. Okay, so in my case, I think just a slightly little bit more. This is the size exactly, so I'm going to keep it like this. Then I'm just going to chain 1 and then leave some excess there and cut it. We can pull out and secure. Now we need to attach this flower to the bottom part, and also we will need to add a pearl bead in the center. So have a look in here where we had the initial starter yarn. In this one we are going to add the needle, and then we are going to pick up one of the beads. And then have a look, since it was just very close to the center, exactly to the opposite side, we are going to insert the needle here in the center, just like this. Pull it through. Okay, and this is the back side, so this is my front. I just want to push it over. Okay, great. And it's in the center, and now we need to make a couple of stitches to make sure that it stays in place, it wouldn't open. So just gonna make a couple of stitches round, and I'm going to make it between the stitches. So have a look, I'm not interfering with the pattern, it's between the stitches, but I don't go to the other side either, so you have to kind of control it. It's in the right spot. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good like this, and then we can cut the excess yarn here. Now I'm going to add the yarn needle to the other one, to the other long yarn. Here we go. The first thing, I want to close this gap up, so just going to guide the needle to the other side and want to close this thing, so going to make another time. Perfect. And now have a look, we are going to insert exactly in the center. So if your beads are here, then I'm going to insert here. I'm going to find this stitch and just going to stitch them together. And I'm going to stitch them together a couple of times, so I want to make sure that it wouldn't come off, that it's secured. Okay, this is the last one. And now I just want to secure this yarn in the back, so we're coming to the back part, and just here in this part going to guide it through. Want to pass it through here so it's gonna be nice and secured, and we can actually just guide it the same way like we did with the previous time, inside And then afterwards, once the yarn is nicely hidden, we can just cut the excess yarn. Finally, we just need to add the earring hanger on the top. So I'm just going to look for the top part of the flower. Going to add the earring hanger, going to close it. And now that it's ready, you can keep it in the circle way. I prefer to make it a little bit more longer, just like this. And one of the earring is ready. Don't forget to make another one from this too. And have a look, our gorgeous earrings are ready, and I hope that you enjoyed the process making them. Let me know in the comment section below how it went. Of course, don't forget to show it to me by tagging me on my other social media platforms as well, such as TikTok or Instagram. And don't forget to like and hype this video and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials as well. Take care now, and I'll see you very soon.